Gli aspetti biologici del linfoma diffuso a grandi cellule B rappresentano un punto cardine per l'impostazione di terapie mirate. Ne abbiamo parlato con il professor Louis Staudt a The Lymphomas Conference tenutasi a Roma. Professor Staudt, which are the origins of diffuse large B-cell lymphomas?
So we've been working on this for decades now, and every stage of normal B-cell development seems to give rise to a different type of lymphoma, and the diffuse large B-cell lymphomas largely come from the germinal center cell, the germinal center B cell, or those cells directly after the germinal center, either plasmablastic or memory type cells. And so what we find why that's so important to understand is that then each type of lymphoma inherits from its normal precursor B cell a certain epigenetic state that then changes its biology and selects for different genetic alterations that make the full malignancy.
So, why are important the new biologic targets?
Yeah, as I mentioned, each of the subtypes of diffuse lymphoma, which there are now 7 genetic subtypes, have different genetic lesions that alter different survival pathways or pathways that control the proliferation of the cell. And this knowledge has given us many ideas about how to attack these lymphomas therapeutically. Traditionally, of course, we've used cytotoxic chemotherapy, which works but has many side effects. So the goal here is to aim our bullets, so to speak, at exactly the part of the cell that the cell needs to survive. And we're looking for ways to kill the cancer cell, but spare the normal cells in the body. This gives us a therapeutic index so that we can safely deliver not just one targeted therapy, but combinations of targeted therapy.
We have a lot of improvements in therapies now, but for which kind of diffuse B-cell lymphomas? For every kind or for some specific kind?
That's a very important question. So the question is, to what extent precision medicine can help us treat our patients with diffuse lymphoma better? And to some, precision medicine means every patient gets a different therapy based on the abnormalities. And that is not the way we think about it. We think about broad groups of patients that are whose tumors have a related biology and a related dependency on certain pathways, and then we group those patients and say, if your tumor is like that, this is the regimen. But if your tumor is different, then there's a different regimen. So we see that there will be different therapies for diffuse lymphoma, but there will not be an infinite number of different therapies for diffuse lymphoma.